Hey boys and girls, it's Luca here, playing as CoreySteel on PokerStars, and I'm a member of PokerStars Team Pro Online. This is day 83 of Fixed Limit Hold'em Bankroll Challenge. Today we are starting with $463, as you can see in the bottom right corner, and that means we are doing a shot at $1 $2 tables, as Svetlo is asking in the chat. So today is also a day 5 of Christmas calendar here on PokerStars, December 5th. And behind door number 5 there is Bluff Challenge Day waiting for us. So basically the rules of the Bluff Challenge Days are, we just read them here on the live stream, are you have to win a hand on the river with a hand that is not stronger than a high card. So this can be any combination of cards weaker than one pair. So this is not gonna be a tough feat on in Fixed Limit Hold'em games. So this challenge is basically perfect for Fixed Limit Hold'em games. So if you basically if you even just play like for half an hour, you can do it without even trying, I assume. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try to bluff someone. Like I'm gonna pull a bluff that I guess usually I wouldn't pull, even though that doesn't really make much sense. But I guess there's some value in getting a $20,000 in all-in shootout. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just trying to join the tables here. Trying to find any suitable tables for me to play on, and here it is one. I said I'm gonna do a shot at 1-2 today, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But even though I'm doing a shot, I'm still gonna play the 50 cents $1 because well, I'm on the waiting list for $1 $2 tables. But obviously we have to get some hands in, so and I don't mind. I do not mind playing on 50 cents $1 at the same time. So for example, if I play on 2 tables of 1-2 and 1 table of 50 cents $1, that is completely fine, and that's what we're gonna do here today. And yeah, so hello obviously everyone to the chat. Matt, it is idiotic, has one question. Look, after the rayback changes, will you stop playing 5-10 up and stick to 3-6 below? No, definitely not. I'm definitely gonna play 5-10 and 10-20 as well. The question is only about 15-30. The 15-30 has no VPs from now on, so we'll see. I think I'm gonna stick with the 15-30 as well. I mean, if there's gonna be someone sitting down that's gonna be not the greatest player in the world, basically someone who I have noted as like a green player here in PokerStars. I assume the games we run anyway. Maybe not all the time, but I'm not gonna be moving down because of that, because of the VPP changes, on rayback changes as well, of course. I mean, I would take this seat, of course, but Sarge here is, or as we said the other day, he's not really Sarge, he's Sergey, because of course he's a Russian. I'm gonna pull this aside now. Or can I have this thing here? You know what? I can have this thing here for now. So I'm just gonna do something like this. So I'm gonna play into tables for now. So and I'm gonna wait for 1-2 table to pop out here. I am, like I said, I'm on the waiting list for all of the tables, but of course they're not available right now. But I can't wait for like half an hour to get a seat. I mean, I'm not gonna need half an hour, but obviously I would just like to start playing here. And that's exactly what we are doing here. So I posted my Twitter and my Facebook link. So today is a Bluff Challenge Day. Let's see if the third table for 50 cents. I'm not gonna take the third table. I'm gonna wait for 1-2, and hopefully I can play something like 2 tables of 1-2 and 1 table of 50 cents $1. I think that's gonna be pretty good for a shot today. And of course, doing a shot means we're only doing a shot. We're not like properly moving towards the $1 $2 table. So as you can see, my bankroll here is at $463. So that means we are doing a $63 of a shot here. So if I lose $63, I will close down all the $1 $2 tables and just stick with them. 50 cents $1. But this is like 4th shot for since the beginning of the challenge, something like that. So I mean, the first shot was obviously good because we got to the 800 bucks at the end. But we are still playing in this challenge, so it wasn't good enough of a shot. I mean, the shot was good, but we basically had to move down to 50 cents, $1 again. So yeah. So let's go to home and let's go to active session here. I'm just talking about the holder manager. I'm gonna be enabling my holder manager graph right now. I usually do this before my recordings, but today it's a bit different, so I decided to do something different today. So let's see, select region. Okay. Yeah, let's raise here, ace4. And of course I have to remove the tilt blocker here, so you guys can see my my actual stack of the tables. Raise here with ace4 and just flop trips. So nothing eventful for now. Got a pot and I'm happy with that. So like I said before, in Limit Hold'em, this challenge is actually pretty easy to complete on. So if you have trouble with doing this challenge on like no limit tables or something like that, I guess just like open up like 2 tables of fixed limit hold'em and you'll be done like pretty quickly, I guess. I mean, I could go for check raise, but I'd rather see him just bet with ace high if he has something like that. So I'm just gonna call down here their decks, and when he bets 3 times, obviously I'm just hoping that he is well, he's bluffing, and I guess maybe he was doing the bluff challenge day, but well, he didn't complete in this case. I assume you have to win the hand, of course. That you don't need to be I mean, that being called down is not enough. You basically need to win. So let's open up with 4-6 suited. Let's try to win the hand. I mean, let's try to win the challenge right here. I got actually raised by Pushman, so that's not the greatest of the news. I would rather see someone like calling 2 times on the flop on the turn on from the big blind. Of course, I mean, doing another barrel on the liver, that's gonna be fine, but nope. But of course the flop is pretty good for my hand actually, so I'm gonna go for a check raise. Oh, I guess it's fine. I mean, I have a flush draw here as well now, so I'm gonna of course bet here. He raises, so that's fine. So 4, 6, 5 or any spade is gonna be my salvation river here. So let's see if it comes, and it does not. So now the question is how much I believe his check raising range on the turn, and I do definitely do believe it. So I guess I'll be folding this hand here. I mean, even though it's a pretty good hand, but I have to fold. Flop the set here on the bottom table. Got check raised by our Russian friend. I'm gonna take this seat, even though it's not the greatest seat in the world, but I'm gonna take it and just see how Stelios here plays. Well, I guess now I'll call and just hope that board pairs on the river. So let's see if that is actually gonna happen, and it's not. But I don't think I'm gonna fold either way. So I obviously I have him beat here pretty easily. The problem is what Sergey here has. Hoping he has, I don't know, 6, 7. Let's see if that's actually the case. And it's not, of course. He actually has the nuts. Almost. I'm fine at 6-4, so I was doing okay against. This is basically the hand that I was hoping to see from Sergey. So, but nope. There's a new Kappa with Kappa clause. They're not at 6. So let's paint a happy little graph today. Yeah, I agree. It was a pretty happy little graph the other day, but I wouldn't mind it here again today, of course. So let's see how it goes. I have to remove this thing from the screen, so but we'll have a look later. So this is the case. Here is a chance to win a hand with a queen high, basically to bluff on the river. But in order for me to do that, I guess I have to bet here twice on the turn on the river. But he actually followed on the turn already, so challenge has not been completed yet. Of course, we're playing only for 5 minutes, so that's really given here. I guess I'll be playing. I have $1 to the tables here on the upper left. I guess that's kind of the best slot for. I guess if we go from the left to the right with and from up to the down with our biggest and our lowest stakes. So let's see. 4 deuce. Sure, why not? Let's call. The board pair is never good for my hands in a case like this, so I'm just gonna fold right away. their decks. He was trying to bluff us before with 7-6 suited, if I recall correctly. So I guess now, my take on like the whole strategy or theory from the players is that they're not gonna be like bluffy 2 times in a row when they once get called down by like a pair of 4. So if he bets here, for example, he didn't need even to bluff here, but he was checking behind with a 7. But I was kind of expecting him to check behind here either way, even if he doesn't hit that 7. Yeah, but he did it. So I had lots of outs on the river as well. So no China guy again today. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Kinda sad. I could take this seat as well, actually. So let's take this seat. I'm just gonna pull it right here. I'm gonna wait. I know. I'm gonna wait for Stelios here and see how he plays, and if he rebuys here, if he somehow if he actually managed to lose his whole stack. I mean, he has only like one big bet here on the flop, so I'm gonna go for a check here, of course, hoping that Stelios just bets here with his inferior hand, and he does make a bet. So I'm just gonna obviously just check raise here and just put him all in. And he actually has a pretty good hand, so outs on the river, but didn't hit, so that is fine. Our first hand of 1 in 1 dot tables, guys. Yay! And let's see if he actually quits the table, and he did quit. So now I have to use the other table, so that is fine. So I'm glad that I actually took the seat on the other table. And Stelios actually seems like a loose passive here. So that's gonna be fine. Yeah, let's raise, even though limp from Sequoia here. He's not gonna be limping with that wide of a range, I think, but I think the raise here is gonna be fine as well. I'm gonna bet here once, basically. I also have like backdoor straight and backdoor flush draw if I need it, so I'm definitely gonna bet on the river. It's a good high to a good board to bluff on. Got raised, so now the question is how resilient here I'm gonna be in this hand. And now the river folded, so I'm gonna call here once and just see what the turn brings. And the turn is total brick for me, so I'm just gonna fold. I would guess call with any straight out, for any straight out or any flush outs on the river. But of course with 10 and jack, but not in this case here. Now that I played in 50 cents $1 table so much, the 1-2 tables are like the pot seems pretty big, so we'll see how it goes. Of course I don't have a problem with the 1-2 at all, but just in general now from the live stream, because I was like I said, streaming for 50 cents $1 for many days in a row now. Hey, Catch Arlie. Of course, Catch Arlie, welcome to the stream again. I'm gonna raise here. Their Drex like raised us like 3 times in a row here in blind versus blind situation. Of course, King Queen is pretty good hand. Ace Jack is not the best board for it, but better than something else, I guess. I am willing to check call here. I mean, again, hoping that he bluffs, and he does not. That is fine. We could actually make a bet on the river, and we would basically took down the challenge. I think we would complete the challenge this way, because it would be a hand better than better than a pair. I guess I have no idea if that's how it works. Called by with a flush draw, and he hit it. So X was, as we saw before, X was like trash talking on this table and how he's unlucky, but now he can't do it anymore. Now that he won Ace-5 against queens. Steinchen has a new avatar here, a Joker now in an avatar. Interesting pick. I think Steinchen was on my live stream, right? Or is he just regular on my tables? I mean, he's regular on my table, so maybe you guys never saw him on the live stream before. So my note here, my comment on his new avatar is not really applicable for you, I guess. But just believe me, guys. It's a new avatar. I'm gonna go for check raise here. If he 3 bets or if he calls and raises the turn, I'm gonna be I don't know, it's gonna be hard for me to fold in general, but and he does make a 3-bet here, so I'm gonna call, and well, now I'm gonna go for check raise again on the river, and especially with the 9. I could go for maybe a check raise on the turn, but now that river pairs again on the river, yeah, the river pairs again on the river. The board pairs again on the river. He was doing this with tens actually. So but basically meaning that I could check raise with a 9, for example, on the turn, on the flop, and I would basically call down with a 9 as well. So when the 9 pairs again on the river, I obviously want to go for I want to just bet out on the river. Don't want to see any check behinds here. But if it's like a deuce of, or just a 1 brick card on the river, I would go for a check raise as well, hoping that he puts another bet in. Even though the question here is, if I basically bet out on the river, I'm kind of guaranteed one call from him, or some 1 big bet from him. The question is, if I check, do I guarantee 1 big bet from him in the long run? I mean, I have to actually have better than a 1 big bet, of course, because I want, that's the whole point of checking the river, so that the guy can put a check raise in. So yeah, not sure. He was bluffing once, as we saw before, with 6-7, but since then he hadn't made. He doesn't even make a team value bet on the river with a pair of 7s on a Jack 10-7 board. Yeah, but still. So I could make a refresh on my graph. I mean, after this asking hand, so let's do the refresh. Let's see how we are doing. I'm gonna fold here with 7-6 offsuit. Suited, yes. Cold calling here. Offsuit, nope. Can I value bet again on the river? I mean, value betting meaning that basically that my hand is still good, but I get a check raise in, so now I have to call, and I guess fold on the river. The 10 is not the greatest. I mean, it's not really bluffable board, so that's why I am willing to fold here. So yeah, let's do it. Haven't completed the challenge yet, right? At least I don't think so. Let me update my graph, of course, as I said before. 75 cents in red. Wow. So let's see. Challenge. By the way, guys, everyone who's new here right now, today is a bluff challenge day on PokerStars. So behind door number 5, there was hidden a bluff challenge, and we didn't complete it yet. So yeah, okay. Still doing it, of course. I kind of knew that I didn't do it. So I guess I would remember if I would like bet 3 times. I didn't even have an opportunity to do so. I mean, I did, I guess, in some hands, but it would just be, well, Terry bet. So Terry bet. Can you play spin and goes? I mean, what do you mean by can you play? If I am able to play, or you want me to play spin and goes? If it's the latter, I am not gonna play spin and goes, unfortunately, here on the live stream. I'm doing a bankroll challenge, fixing me hold'em bankroll challenge, so we'll be playing fixing me hold'em. But if you're just asking me if I'm able to play spin and goes, I mean, that's, I guess, not really. I mean, the answer would be not really as well. I'm not. I mean, I do play a spin and goes from time to time here on Twitch as well, but I'm not obviously not gonna be proficient in spin and goes in general. So I just play it for fun here and there. So yeah. Can we race here on the river? I guess we can. I guess I'll be betting here on against Steinchen and folding the river, I guess. Hoping that he calls me with a worse hand. Not sure what that worse hand would be. Like a pair of 9s if he can manage a call here, or maybe even a worse pair of jacks, like a jack 6 or something like that. Did I win this hand? What happened here? Oh, he checks, bets, and fold. Okay, that is fine. Stanchin thinking about something, still thinking, and folding. That is fine as well. So now the question is, how many people on the tables know that today is a bluff challenge day on PokerStars? If people know, obviously we should be calling down a bit more lightly in general, but not sure. I mean, obviously people could know that there's a bluff challenge day, but they could also finish it already. So check call and check raise again by our Russian friend here. Pretty strong move on the turn. I mean, he definitely could have a 7 here, but he could have something better than that as well. I'm gonna fold ace high again, folding quite a lot so far. So let's hope this trend does not continue throughout the whole session. Obviously, I'm calling down quite a lot here in general in these micro stakes in limit hold'em, but still shouldn't get used to folding too much here. You know what? Let's raise with 9-7 suited. I have to complete my challenge as soon as possible. So let's raise with 9-7 suited. It seems like a good hand to complete a challenge on. So this is. I was going that this is a fine board to complete a challenge as well, but I guess if he donk bets right away on the board like this, I'm just gonna fold. I basically need to find a hand that I'm gonna be 3-barreling with my hand. That's gonna be the easiest way to complete my challenge here. Check raise here, I think that's fine. Top pair now against Love Sun. Love Sun. If the river hits like a 4 deuce or whatever river hits, I would bet again with my ace king. I'm thinking that is gonna be the best hand, and if not gonna be the best hand, if I actually if he actually folds like a worse hand than mine on the river, I would actually get the challenge done. So he actually raised me here. So I'm hoping that he hit that king, and of course a worse king than me, like a king queen or something. So I'm gonna get a 3-bet in. Let's see what happens on the river. If he caps, well, that's gonna be a bummer if he caps. And it's $1 tables as well, So I'm not saying that we should be careful or anything like that, because it's a higher stake table. But still, there's something to note on. And he actually had the hand that I was hoping to see here, king queen. And basically, like I said, if some brick hits the river, I would bet again on the river, and he would fold a king queen hand, and we would win the challenge. But unfortunately, he actually hit a worse hand than mine. So we got a bet and 3-bet in. Unfortunately, of course. It's not unfortunate at all, so I'm gonna call here. If he has an ace, so be it. But nope, he actually bluffs either with the 6s on the river, so I'm gonna make a note on that. That is definitely a good note to make. So so basically, I made a note that he donk bets an ace river with a pair in his hand. Here we go. That was my note on him. I think it's a pretty good note because, well, you're gonna see lots of aces and kings and stuff like this on the river, and if he donk bets like all the time with stuff like this, I'm just gonna be calling him all the time. So I actually hit a pair here, but I don't really like the jack and the queen as well. So I'm just gonna be check calling here twice again, Ajax. And I guess we're gonna be bluffing against Sergey here. Let's hope if he folds, and yeah, we completed the challenge, guys. I assume we did. I assume we completed it, right? Let's see if that is actually the case. No, we didn't complete. Why didn't we complete the challenge? Because the board was paired and we actually had a 1 pair. Wait, let me get the rules again. Hit start on the challenge. Yes, done. To complete your challenge, win a hand on the river before show. Oh, before show. Yeah, before showdown. Before showdown with a hand not stronger than a high card. Yeah, he folded, right? I should be completing the challenge. So I guess because the board paired on the turn, it wasn't the challenge wasn't completed. I guess. So I guess it will take a bit more time than I thought initially, just because I guess we have to be very off the board as well, not just on what hand we have, like in general. So I guess we had a pair of fives with a queen kicker. I mean ace queen kicker. I guess that is. I mean there is. Yeah. I mean it is kind of logical. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised too much. So yeah. So let's continue with a bluff challenge day. Let's see if we actually do complete it today. But of course we will. We'll definitely will. Obviously, even though I have 3 tables going on here, I wouldn't mind another table going, night table here. Obviously, I would prefer a $1, $2 table, not just 50 cents, $1. But I'm gonna join the waiting list on those as well, just in case. You never know. You never know. Tried something to pull here, to pull something here. Didn't succeed. That is fine. I have no problem with losing hands like this. I couldn't win it on a showdown with 6 eyes, so I don't mind betting flop right. The thing here is, oh, I'm so sleepy. The thing here is that I wouldn't be betting with a 5 or a 9 here on the flop. I would go for a check raise rather here. So if someone can pick that up, of course it's not gonna be that great. But I don't think Ajax is gonna be a player who's gonna know this stuff like this. So I don't mind doing things like this there. Here's one table. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna call once more. I mean, he did cap pre-flop, so not sure how much I trust his capping range, but I guess I should if he bets again on the river. Even ace queen beats me here, even if he somehow bluffs with ace queen. So I guess I'll be folding my ace jack here. I'm actually surprised that Pushman folded. So he open raised from the under the gun, and he actually folded to a cap. So that's definitely interesting. So I'm gonna be raising here. I mean, the 8 is not the greatest. Here is definitely dangerous turn for me, but I have well, I have aces here, so it's a bit too good a hand to just call down with. So premature celebration. Yeah, unfortunately, you are correct. Premature celebration. Bet and 3-bet here right away. Pushman can check raise quite a lot here on the river, so quite a lot here on the turn. So gonna bet once more and probably check behind the river, and now he even check raise, so I'm down with the hand. The 7, not the greatest of the turns, but I guess everything is gonna be fine, and I'm gonna be betting again on the river. I'm taking this hand down pretty surely. 1 to table, and it's actually a fantastic table. So let's take this seat here and let's cancel this table in upper right, because we have 2 tables of 50 cents, $1, $2 tables. Yay! This table is okay, not the greatest, but at least I have the best seat at the table. But this table just seems pretty good, so definitely gonna take it. The only thing that they have to worry on both these tables is that I have basically Steinchin on my left, so and he's gonna be a good player, giving me problems here on the tables. But I think I kind of know him pretty well so far, because I'm playing quite a lot with him on my regular tables. So Sergey actually donk bets. I'm gonna just call and just hope to hit something, and I did hit already on the flaw on the turn here. So just gonna put raise in. Didn't hit it here against Yuka. Just gonna fold and gonna here bet here again. We could bluff here. We could bluff for our challenge here. He actually had 8-4, so he actually donked best 2 pair here on the flop, so he definitely got unlucky actually. No. His 3-betting range is a bit too strong, so I'm gonna fold. Not gonna make any stupid raises here. Even though obviously I'm trying to complete a challenge, I still have to mind on my bankroll challenge. So sure, daily challenge for a bluff challenge is perfectly fine, but like I said, I have to think about my my challenge as well. He actually don't bet 2 pair on the flop. I actually have a note on that as well. So yeah, he's actually being like kind of not straightforward, but he don't bets a flush draw plus gut shot the same way on the flop as he did with 2 pairs, so that is fine. The end. There's no use for me to bet on with a 4 on the river. So, and he didn't bluff. There was a opportunity for him to bluff, but he didn't do it. So. So I guess like a hand like this, like when someone limps and I like check it down in the river, I could just far bet on the river than in case like this, and I guess I would win the challenge as well. So we'll see. Let me refresh my graph. So far I think it's looking kind of okay. So let's do it. Let's refresh our graph, and yeah, we're up 30 bucks. That's okay. It's not 15 big bets. I wanted to say it's 50 big bets, but it's not really, because obviously we're playing a mix of $1 and $2 tables and 50 cents $1 as well. I was playing the free roll friends yesterday. I was playing my regular cash game tables, and I just joined a few of the free rolls. I think I played like 5 or 6 of those. If you guys don't know, yesterday there was a free roll frenzy promo behind the door number 4 on PokerStars Christmas calendar, and there were free rolls, $1,000 free rolls every half an hour in the lobby. So yeah, it was pretty good, pretty fun. Obviously I didn't end up in the money in any of those. But it was pretty fun. I had a little chat with players on the table, so it was fun. I guess I can't call here. I guess I can't call here. With 8s on a queen jack board, I guess I can't call. Gonna bet and 3-bet here, thinking that my straight is good. I guess I'll fold this. I mean, he's not gonna bluff with ace-10 and ace-king, is he? That is probably like the best hand that I'm gonna fold on this board like ever. So I guess. And he had Obzikar actually had a pair of 10s here, which is expected here. So did he show a hand, or why is he smiling about? Trum. Raise here. I guess I'm gonna go on bet 3 times here, maybe. Now I can't. Now I can't complete my challenge here. So but I have to bet here again on the turn anyway. So I'm gonna call and just fold unimproved river, and here is definitely yeah. Well, this is not an improvement. Who would thought? So not an improvement, so just fold. So board can't pair or anything like that in order for me to win this challenge. That is gonna be kind of tough. Definitely tougher than I thought before. So Kevin here playing pretty tightish. So let me make a note on that. Pair of 3s. I guess I'm gonna go for a check call twice here against Taichkin, hoping that he, well, maybe even he fires the the turn here, and probably checking behind the river. He doesn't have it, so I think that's how he's gonna play here. And he does bet now, so I'm gonna call and check and call again on the river window. I just said that he's not gonna be bluffy here, but now the jack pairs, there's like a less possibility of him having a jack as well, so I would just call down here anyway. I mean, he has to think that I might have like a one card hard flush draw as well, so so hoping that he bluffs, but he didn't bluff. So he basically did the hand that he played the hand that I expected him to play, basically to fire on the turn and checking behind the river. So obviously I was hoping that he would make a shot again, but he did not, so which is fine. I'm gonna go. I wanted to donk bet here, but that's not gonna be great. I'm gonna call here, hoping that my king high is good. Nope, it is not good. Aces wins. And deservedly. I'm gonna call here against AA in the hole. We could go for check raise here and try to win our challenge here this way. Let's do it. Why not? Let's bluff one hand stupidly, so let's do it. And the board pair, so now I have to that is actually pretty bad now, but anyway, of course, because if I check raise the flop, check raise the turn, I had to continue with it on the river, but didn't succeed. So I mean, the board even paired, so my challenge wouldn't be done this way anyway. So unfortunately, it's gonna be hard. Yeah, actually, it's gonna be pretty hard to do a bluff challenge day. Wow, can't believe it. I thought the limit hold'em is like, I mean, it is still perfect, to be honest, to do the challenge. The problem is more in the boards, not with my hand strength, or my hand versus the board strength. The biggest problem is actually, well, hoping that board doesn't pair at the end and stuff like this. So, yeah. And it's easier, obviously, to bluff here when ace in the hole actually fires or bets on the turn than if he checks behind. Obviously, I mean, that's kind of given, but when he checks behind the turn, obviously he has some sort of a like showdownable hand that he wants just a cheap showdown. But when he bets on the turn, he is capable of bluffing there. Just hoping that I would fold the turn. So check raise there is fine, I think. He likes to smile on the tables, as you can see, guys. Happy for him. I'm happy for him as well. Not sure what happened here in the hand that he's smiling about. He just won a hand, so I guess he's just happy in general, just to be winning hands. Isn't that nice, guys? So I guess I lost a few hands here now. I definitely am not up 30 bucks anymore, unfortunately. Humpy here sits out. Not as Stasik sits out as well. So but Obzika actually seems like a better player than I was thinking before. I have a yellow card deck on him, but so far he just seemed to be like a loose passive. Ace 9. Donk bet by him. I have some notes on him. So donk bet 4 flush rails. So he basically bluffed the river. And he is slow playing his good hands, as you can see. So but he's definitely dangerous board here. So I'm gonna call and just see what the river brings. I could bet if he checks, and he does not bet. So I mean, he does not check. I am more willing to call down when he does stiff stuff like this, but the queen and jack is not a good turn and river. I'm just gonna fold, unfortunately. Well, the board didn't run well here as well, and the turn is pretty bad, so I might fold. So he seems to be kind of straightforward, so I'm gonna fold this one as well, even though I fold a pair. I know, fold a pair in limit hold'em, that doesn't sound great, so but yeah, have to fold something. So he donk bets again. So I guess he's gonna be he's in a donk betting mood today. Donk betting mood, yep, you heard it here first. Gonna go with a check raise against Stanchin here. I mean his under the gun race is under the gun range is gonna be pretty strong, but I have to check raise here with my flush draw and well a pair on the turn now as well. If he plays back, obviously I'm just trying to hit here something on the river. And here is the river that I was hoping to see. I mean, not that I needed something, because I think I was ahead on the turn already. So this time he raises, he continues with bet, so I could go for a check raise here. I think that wouldn't be that bad. And of course, first we have a semi-bluff here, and second we can also complete our challenge here on the river if I bet again, so let's bet again. Can we do it? Can we do it? One time, fold? Because the board is perfect? No, he calls with ace high. God damn it, he called us with ace high. So close to finishing a challenge. So close, but no cigar. I guess close but no cigar, not so close, but it's gonna be fine. So now he's gonna be a bit more, I guess, more suspicious of our play. I could go and I'm gonna go for a check raise here on the turn, not on the flop, because I think he's gonna be continuing with his hand. Whatever he has, he's gonna be betting again on the turn. I'm pretty sure. So gonna bet and gonna cap here, hoping obviously that he doesn't have aces here. I think it's fine. If he raises again, I might just call, to be honest, after my cap. So yeah, but he didn't, so he actually called here only on the river. So let's see what he has. He had ace king, so I'm pretty sure he would bet again on the turn, even if jack of spade hits jack of spades. Yeah. Jacks of spades. So we want two pretty good hands here. Stanchin, did he call us? Nope, he folded on the river. That is fine. So close to finishing our challenge. So close. Can you believe it? What if we don't? What if we don't finish our challenge here today on the live stream? That would be pretty bad, right? That would be pretty bad. Maybe limit hold'em is not as good as I thought before. I mean, just because of the board, the board being paired and stuff like this. That only, I mean, just that's the only problem here. Obviously, maybe no limit is better if you just like I don't know, like push your whole stack on the river. Just because. I mean, it obviously would be also easier if I, for example, if I play in the limp pot, for example, and just check and then bet out on the river. That would be that would get our challenge done. That would be kind of easy way to do it. So there are definitely easier ways to complete this challenge than the way that I play, like a loose aggressive style. So but still, I have to obviously continue with my play here. Shouldn't be thinking about the whole challenge too much. But yeah, I mean, when he plays like this, like cold calls pre-flops, pre-flop check call the flop and donk bets the turn, I kind of suspect him having a king here, in worst case scenario an 8, but I'm gonna call anyway because I have pair. I'm just hoping that, well, that's not the case, but that's my take on this hand. And well, if he does this with a jack high, I guess maybe he was doing the bluff challenge day and he didn't succeed, so nice. Hello Corey, does the bluff challenge work for you? I bluffed like 10 rivers with the worst hands possible and it's not completed. I'm clueless now. Well, I haven't completed yet, but there was basically only one opportunity for me to complete and it didn't work. I basically bluffed on the river, but the board was paired, so I guess, I mean, I guess you have to mind on that as well. So basically it doesn't matter what your hand is in correlation to the board. The board play as well. So basically if there is like deuce, I don't know, whatever board, whatever flopped on a river. Basically, if the board is paired, you have a pair in your hand. Actually, you don't have a high hand. You have a pair of deuces with I don't know, king high kicker or something like that, and that wouldn't be enough to complete the challenge, I guess.